Hi there, welcome to 60 Matthews. I'm Matthew, and today I'm going to be making some much needed, long awaited for improvements to the van. Whenever I first got this van, one of the first things I installed were some copper LED lights around the window. My last van, Sheila, had them, and they were one of my favorite parts of the build. But with Sheila, I was able to run them all around the roof, and in this one I was only really limited to this. It looked really tacky in both vans, and I didn't really use them that much anymore, so I took them down. I want to do as much as I can to turn this into a micro little mini studio. I think some of the best YouTube channels have something kind of iconic behind them to make it instantly recognizable and make it more familiar for the viewers. I'm very limited with my camera angles on here, so I just have to get creative with how I shoot my videos. But I love getting creative. So it's finally time to make some major changes and really make this place look great. First thing on the agenda is to hang up curtains. Not only will it help with privacy, it will make the whole place feel a little bit more homey. And also it will make the space a little bit more familiar and a little bit more consistent. Not only that, I know the lighting in my videos is atrocious. The sun is always changing and messing up the focus of the video, and it drives me crazy when I'm editing. So it's finally time to fix that issue. So that's enough talking. Time to start doing. Do you like it when Daddy does projects, Jackson? Or do you like pouting? Yeah, you just like pouting. Alright, while I wait for the super glue to dry on the hooks, I'm going to work on the rest of the space. So my next project is to turn this back area into a green screen studio. Boom! Just like that, I have a green screen room in the back of my van. So even though I live in a van, in just 1 second I can be in space. I can be on top of the Empire State Building, in a grassy field somewhere. I can be on a completely different planet. Basically, I can be anywhere I want to be. So now this project is done. I'm just kidding. This is not the final product. I just threw this up here just to see what it would look like. I have something a lot more elegant and technical planned for these walls. But the way that I create is to just put something up, just to get a feel for it, just to see what it's going to look like. That way you can go ahead and squash some of the more technical stuff that you run into later down the road. For instance, whenever I was planning this in my head, I never thought about this gap right here. So I'll have to figure out some way to fix that. For now though, I'm going to get back to those curtains. Okay, so I know that this doesn't look very great, but you're not going to notice. Not whenever I do this. And just like that, I have privacy curtains. I know there's a little gap up here and there's a lot gap over here, but I think it'll be fine for now. I need to be right here, but I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to disturb you. Oh, I can rub your belly. That'll be fine. He's pitiful. And this is what it looks like over here. Not too bad. Doesn't look great, but it works. And now that these are up, I'm going to get back to working on the backdoor studio room. While having a green screen room back here is cool and all, I basically just wanted to have like a small studio space that looks consistent. That way I can shoot videos back here and no matter where I am, it always looks relatively the same. And it looks a lot better than this. So I'm going to keep tweaking and working on the design for this, especially once I start to make it a little bit more permanent, but this is great for now. So the next thing on the agenda is to use the lights that I got from here to make a ring light. It's actually not going to be a ring light, it's going to be more like a square light, but it'll serve the same function. I got this piece of wood for a different project, but it ended up warping a lot, so I'm going to use it for this project. And also I got this really crappy phone holder that I'm going to use for this project too. I thought this was going to be perfect, but as soon as you stretch it out, as soon as you put any weight in here, it just does that. And it's terrible for video recording, but hopefully it will be great for holding a light. So I'm going to knock this out really quick. So that cell phone holder sucks entirely. It was definitely a wasted purchase. So I'll have to figure out a different stand for the square light. But at least for now, I can lean it up against the wall, which is where it is right now. And it works pretty great for now. But that's all I have for this week. I have several more projects that I want to get accomplished in the van, but I think I've done enough for this week. Stay tuned to see all the updates on the van. Click that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.